Sunday at 9 on 5.
You know I'm free.
A double helping of the most incredibly stupid things anyone could think of doing in half an hour with Dumb and Dumber. That's after 4 more contestants attempt to find the 19 keys in the last of the series.
This is 19 keys. One of these 4 contestants could leave this cube £7,500 richer. Alternatively, all 4 could leave empty-handed. It depends on these 19 keys. Only one key will open the box to win the money. The rest are useless. So, let's meet the 4 players all hunting for that winning key.
Hello, my name's Kizzy Augustine, I'm 25 years old, I'm a trainee solicitor and I'm from London. If I win the money, I am going to go on an absolutely fantastic holiday. I'm going to spend lots of money on clothes and I suppose I'd better give some to my family and friends out of courtesy.
Hello, I'm Angela Neville, I'm 36, I'm a college learning advisor and I come from Essex. If I win the jackpot, I've never been on an aeroplane, so I would love to go on holiday to the United States and then go on a cattle drive across the West, because I've only been on a horse once before and that would be a fantastic way to learn to ride.
I'm Mandy Sheehan, I'm a 38-year-old writer from Manchester. I recently competed in Formula Woman to find the fastest driver in Britain, and I know I'm going to be pole position in this race.
My name's Kate George, I'm 25, I'm a civil servant and I live in London. I think the game's a lot about luck, so I don't really have a tactic. But if I get towards the end of the game and I haven't got any keys, I'm going to jump in there early. My biggest threat is Angela, because she's a know-it-all teacher, but she's a very nice know-it-all teacher.
Kizzy may be least likely to give me any trouble because I think she might be a bit slower on the buzzer.
Katie's probably going to be the least threat because she's slightly slower than the rest of us.
In my spare time, I like writing short stories, so I've written one for today. Kate entered a game show, won all the money, the end.
So here are our players isolated in the cube. It's an all-girls show. Hello.
Hello.
There, and good luck with it all. Now, here is what they must do to win. In front of them is a panel of 19 numbers representing the keys. Each time they answer a question correctly, one of the 18 useless keys will be eliminated. The more keys they eliminate, the better the chance they have of finding the crucial winning key. But it's a race against both time and money. The cash prize will rise by £500 a minute. But at 15 minutes, when we've reached our jackpot total of £7,500, the money will come crashing down at an incredible £2,500 a minute until there is nothing left. At any time, a player can press their red button and just go for it. Pick the right key and they will win the money that's frozen on the clock. But pick the wrong key and they are eliminated and must leave the cube. The players are also cut off in here from any outside help, most notably their supporters in their respective corners. Kizzy here has got some Kizzy supporters are here. You're all on their own. So, you understand the rules?
Yes. Yes.
Then let's play 19 keys. Round 1 is fast and furious, quick fire, fingers on the buzzers. Give me a right answer and we'll eliminate a key on your panel. But give me a wrong answer and we'll relight one. All right with that? Start the clocks. Which vegetable do the French call pomme de terre? Yes, Mandy.
Potatoes.
It is potatoes. There's your first key eliminated. You'd have a 1 in 18 chance if you just went for it now, but there's only 120 quid on the clock. How many players are there in a standard netball team? Yes, Kate?
7.
7, absolutely. There's your first key as well. In which decade was the first episode of Coronation? Yes, Angela.
1950s?
It was 1960s Coronation Street was first broadcast. You stay on 0. Which fashion designer introduced the DKNY label? Kate, there you
Donna
are.
Karan.
It is Donna Karan, absolutely. There's your second key, gives you an early lead. Name the wife of former Conservative MP Neil Hamilton. Yes, Angela.
Christine.
It is Christine, well done. You're off the mark now, so just Kizzy to get in the game at the moment. What colour are the stars on China's flag? Yes, Mandy. Come on, Mandy.
White.
Yellow, I'm afraid. You got it wrong, so we're relighting a key. You're back to 19 keys on that panel, nothing on there at all. In which year was the Battle of Britain? Yes, Mandy.
1066.
1066? No, 1940, unfortunately. You're going to stay on zero there. Who co-presents Countdown with Richard Whiteley? Yes, Kizzy.
Carol Vorderman.
Oh, she's in the game. There we are. First one eliminated, so it's just Mandy on zero now. Things have changed. In which continent is Cambodia? Yes, Mandy.
Asia.
It is Asia, so there you are, back in with us. And we're now approaching £800 on the clock. Who did both Richard Burton and Eddie Fisher marry? Yes, Mandy.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, nice one. Elizabeth Taylor, you're level with Kate on 2 now. What is 24 times 3? Yes, Mandy.
72.
72, it most certainly is, has an early lead. Goliath and Deathwatch are types of what insect? Yes, Angela.
Beetle.
Yes, it is beetle. Good, that's your second now. Which Arsenal goalkeeper signed for Too late, time out. Which Arsenal goalkeeper signed for Man City in 2003? David Seaman would have been the answer, but that noise means it's the end of the first round of 19 keys. And let's have a look at how the scores stand at the moment. Trailing with just 1 key eliminated is Kizzy, followed jointly by Kate and Angela on 2, but out in the lead right now with 3 keys eliminated is Mandy. Right, it's now 12 and a half minutes until we reach our jackpot total of £7,500. It's time for round 2. Here's the rules. I will ask an open question to all of you. Any of you can answer it. But if you do answer it correctly, you can then decide whether or not you want to play or pass the following question. So if you don't know the right answer, you might want to pass it to somebody else who doesn't know the answer and lose them a key. All right with that? Okay, here we go then. Nearly £1,500 on the clock. This is the first question of round 2. Open question. Escargot is French for... Yes, Kizzy.
Snail.
It is snail. You can now play or pass this. You've gone up to 2. Which actor played 006 in the James Bond film GoldenEye? Don't have to answer it, Kizzy.
I'm going to pass to Angela.
Let's see if Angela's a Bond fan.
Sean Bean.
Here she is, because it is Sean Bean. There's third key eliminated. Bad move from Kizzy. Here's an open question. Who plays David Brent in the TV? Yes, Angela.
Ricky Gervais.
Absolutely right. There's your fourth key eliminated. Please decide whether or not you want to play or pass this. In which year was the Great Train Robbery? Don't have to answer it, Angela.
I'm going to pass it to Kizzy.
Okay, quite a difficult question, so bat it back to her. Are you going to punish her?
I'm going to go for 1963.
It's the right answer. So you both have play and pass moves that haven't quite worked out for you. Nearly £2,000 on the clock. Here's an open question. Who wrote the novel Frankenstein? Yes, Angela.
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley did, and play or pass this, please. In which year did the Berlin Wall come down?
Good
Play or pass.
Pass it to Mandy.
Okay, it's Mandy this time. Mandy, another year question.
84.
1989, I'm afraid. So we relight a key. Takes you to 2. Here's an open question. What is the term for descending a steep rock face using a... Yes, and Mandy.
Parasailing.
Abseiling, I'm afraid. So we relight another key. Takes you back down to 1. Here's an open question again. What type of vegetable is a shallot? Yes, Angela.
A type of onion.
Yeah, type of onion, and you can play or pass this as you go to 6. Peter the Great ruled which country?
I'm going to play
Go on.
Russia.
Yeah, nice one. You've hit 7, and this is your lucky 7. Important point in the show. You'll all get the chance to do what Angela's going to do now, if and when you hit 7 for the first time. Look at what you're doing. Hang on.
Sorry.
Right, Angela, you can now either relight 2 keys on one opponent's panel or 1 key on 2 different opponents' panels. What do you want to do?
I'm going to light 1 on Kizzy, and I'm going to take Mandy's 1.
Okay, it's a harsh decision. Kizzy goes down to 1. Mandy, you're back on 0. Only a minute ago, you had 3 keys eliminated. Right, let's press on. Here's another 1 key question, an open question rather. In which sport would you find a matador? Yes, Mandy.
Bullfighting.
Bullfighting, you're back off the mark. Well done. And play or pass this. By what name is the crane fly more commonly known?
I'll pass to Kate.
Okay, Kate?
It's Daddy Longlegs.
Yeah, bad move from Mandy. It is. There's your third key eliminated. That always means it's the end of round 2. I thought that was an exciting round 2 as round 2's go. Let's have a look how the scores stand now. Trailing with just 1 key eliminated is Mandy. She had the lead at the end of round 1. Followed by Kizzy on 2, Kate on 3, but out in the lead with 7 keys eliminated is Angela. Right, just approaching 9 minutes until we reach that jackpot total of £7,500. When it gets there, we're going to crash back down at £2,500 a minute. This is the individual round now. Can be very high scoring, so it could be good news for any of you really, but scores can go down dramatically as well. You're each going to be given 30 seconds in this round to answer as many questions as you can on your own. But this time, you can either choose an easy question worth 1 key, a medium question worth 2 keys, or a hard question worth 3 keys. Once you've set that level, if you then get the answer wrong, that's how many keys you'll lose. We're going to start with the player with the lowest score, which is Mandy. Happy and ready to play?
Yes.
Good luck, Mandy. Your 30 seconds start now. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Who had a #1 hit with Don't You Want Me? Quickly.
Pass.
Human League. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Who wrote the 2003 novel Blue Horizon?
Pass.
Wilbur Smith. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
What is the main ingredient of the cold soup gazpacho?
Tomatoes.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
2.
In which Tarantino film are all the clocks stuck at 4:20? Quickly, come on, Mandy.
Pass.
Pulp Fiction. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Which Scottish poet wrote Auld Lang Syne?
Burns.
I'm afraid that you're out of time. Burns is right, it's Robert Burns, but time, your 30-second window of opportunity had come to a close, and at the end of that, I'm afraid, Mandy, it's bad news. She now has no keys eliminated. Applaud her anyway, because she needs to get friends here and give her confidence and that sort of thing. You can still win the show, though. I know it's hard in these conditions, but Kizzy, you're up next. You've seen what can happen over there. Ready for this?
Yep.
All right, your 30 seconds start now. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
By the Way is an album for which group?
Pass.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. 1, 2 or 3?
1.
In France, which meal of the day is le petit déjeuner?
From breakfast.
Breakfast, yes. 1, 2 or 3?
1.
Which Premiership football team play at St James's Park?
Pass.
Newcastle United. 1, 2 or 3?
1.
Who is the patron saint of Scotland?
St George.
St Andrew. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Who wrote The Seagull and Uncle Vanya?
Chekhov.
Yes. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Which First Division club? Out of time, Kizzy. Still, at least you got the Chekhov question right there, and that leaves you at the end of that with 2 keys eliminated. Might as well have a bit of a pause through there. Freeze the clocks. Right, I've frozen the clocks because we're at the halfway stage in the show. We've got to take an ad break. Let's have a look, though, how all the scores stand at the moment. Trailing is Mandy with no keys eliminated, followed by Kizzy on 2, Kate on 3. But out in the lead, with 7 keys eliminated, is Angela. It'll change pretty quickly after the break because Kate and Angela have their individual rounds to go, and as we know, scores can go up as well as down. Will the winning key be found? Find out after this. Welcome back to 19 Keys. Before the break, we saw Mandy and Kizzy play their individual rounds as they attempted to remove as many keys as possible. I'm about to start the time and money clocks once again as Kate and Angela take their turn to go it alone. And remember this, at any time, a player can press their red button and just choose a key, even if they're not doing very well. Pick the right key and they will win the money that's frozen on the clock, but pick the wrong key and they are out of the game. It's Kate's turn to play next, and time is of the essence. So, start the clocks. All right, Kate, you good to go on this?
Yep.
Right, so we're approaching £4,300 on the clock, and your 30 seconds start now. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Which First Division club play their home games at the Stadium of Light?
Bolton.
Sunderland. 1, 2 or 3?
1.
Which fictional bear shares its name with a London railway station?
Paddington.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
1.
What is the Central Criminal Court in London better known as?
The Old Bailey.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
1.
What is the name of the Actors Trade Union? Quickly, come on.
Pass.
Equity. 1, 2 or 3?
1.
What type of drink is Lapsang Souchong?
T.
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
1.
Don't Cry For Me, Argentina is a song from which?
Evita.
It is Evita. I think you were on 3 at the start of that, weren't you? So never mind. At least you haven't gone down. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of her individual round, Kate has 3 keys eliminated. It's a little over 5 minutes now until we reach our jackpot total of £7,500. Angela, are you ready for this?
I am.
Okay, you're the final player to go in the third and the individual round, and your 30 seconds start now. 1, 2 or 3?
2, please.
Which captain circumnavigated the globe in the Golden Hind?
Raleigh.
Sir Francis Drake. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Who is the Roman goddess of love and beauty?
Aphrodite.
Venus. 1, 2 or 3?
2.
What is the national spice of Hungary?
Paprika.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
2.
What is the longest river in France?
The Loire.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
2.
In which street did the Great Fire of London reportedly start?
Pudding Lane.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Red and which other colour make up the Danish flag?
White.
Yes, 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Oh, well done, Angela. That was a cracking round, I thought. She now has, ladies and gentlemen, 11 keys eliminated. OK, nice work. So let's have a look at how all the scores stand. We're about to go into the big old final round, but at the moment, trailing with no keys eliminated is Mandy, followed by Kizzy on 2, Kate on 3, but as we know, out in the lead with 11 keys eliminated is Angela. Right then, so this is the big one. Please keep your eyes on the clocks during this round, because it will be during round 4, our final round, that we reach a jackpot total of £7,500. When we get there, it's going to come crashing down at £2,500 a minute. And you know you can go for it at any time, even if it's looking grim. You might want to chance it, Mandy, whatever. OK, here's the rules for the final round. I will ask an open question to all of you. If you answer it correctly, you can then decide whether or not the next question is an easy question worth 1 key, a medium question worth 2 keys, or a hard question worth 3 keys. But this time, after you've set that level, anybody can answer. All right with that? OK, approaching £5,700 on the clock. And here we go then, with the first question in the final round. It's a 1-key question. Where in the human body would you find the hammer, anvil and stirrup? Yes, Angela.
In the ear.
Yes, it is in the ear. Set the level, please.
2, please.
2-key question will take you to 14. Which disease is also known as lockjaw? Yes, Angela.
Septicemia.
No, tetanus. Lose those 2 keys, take you from 12 to 10 as we relight them on your panel. Here's a 1-key question. Apple sauce is traditionally eaten... Yes, Mandy.
Pork.
Yes, it is pork. And set the level, please.
2.
2-key question. What name is given to the scientific study of the skin? Angela.
Dermatology.
Dermatology it is, and there's 2 more keys for you again. You're on 12. Here's 1 key. On which day are hot cross buns traditionally... Mandy?
Shrub Tuesday.
Good Friday, I'm afraid. So you lose the only key you had. Takes you to 0. Kizzy, I haven't asked a question. Here's a 1-key one, though. What is the name of the afternoon performance in a theatre? Yes, Kate.
Matinee.
Matinee it is, and you can set the level, please.
2, please.
2-key question will take Angela to 14, give her a 1 in 5 chance. Who became Secretary General of the United Nations in 1990? Yes, Mandy?
Colin Powell.
Kofi Annan, unfortunately, so you stay on 0. Here's a 1-key question. The kimono is a traditional... Yes, Angela?
Japan.
Japan is right, set the level.
2, please.
2 will take you to 15, 1 in 4. Which famous chef owns the seafood restaurant in Yes, Mandy?
Rick Stein.
Yeah, Rick Stein in Padstow. I was going to say you needed those 2 keys, all right. Here's a 1er. Which volcano buried the Italian city Pompeii? Yes, Angela?
Vesuvius.
Yes, it is Vesuvius. Set the level, please.
2, please.
2 will take you to 16 and a 1 in 3 that time. Duma is the name given to the Federal Assembly of which country's parliament? Angela?
Italy.
Afraid not, it's Russia. We'll relight 2 keys, take you back down to 12. Less than 2 minutes until we reach our jackpot total of £7,500 questions. £1,000 jackpot, sorry. Here's a 1-key question. The Battle of the Somme was fought during which war? Yes, Angela?
First World War.
First World War is good. Set the level.
2, please.
2-key question. What name is given to the art of cutting shrubs or trees into... yes, Angela?
Topiary.
Absolutely right. So there's 2. Takes you to 15. Here's a 1-key question, all of you. £6,800 on the clock now. Which country... Kate's going for it, my word. OK, your 10 seconds start now. She's going for key number 19. She has a 1 in 15 chance. 1 in 15. She's done it! On her First of all, I don't know how you did that. Do you gamble normally?
Sometimes.
Do you? Do you normally do that? Well, the odds were 15 to 1. Would you back the horse at 15 to 1?
I might do.
Right, okay. Well, I should, given your luck. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate, she's walking away from the programme with £6,897. Let's just talk to Angela a second, because, well, you should be sorry. You must be... Angela, you must be livid.
Do you know, I actually thought, is it 19? And I didn't go for it, did I?
Really?
Because I was being too cagey.
What, you just thought it was 19 because 19 is in the title of the show? Yep. Yeah, okay. I mean, Angela's still a few keys away from knowing. She at least needed to answer, a hard question.
I was miles away, though. I was never going to get there, so I thought I may as well guess while the money's...
but you had another 1 minute 15 and the money's still climbing.
Angela was doing well. She might have got in there before me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Do you know what you're going to
That's good enough for me, sorry.
It's actually, let's face it, it's not far off the jackpot. It's a lot of money. And what would you spend £6,897 on?
Debts, shopping, cocktails. In that order.
Okay, that sounds like a nice trio of things. Thank you very much to Kissy and Mandy for playing. We're really in the show, but I know it can be tough in here, but thank you very much. But let me congratulate you one more time. As I say, Kate takes home £6,897. Well done, Kate, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Look at you shaking. All right, that is all we have time for on this edition of the show, but do join us again next time as we meet 4 new players, all hoping to be as lucky as Kate, I would imagine, on 19 Keys. Goodbye.
I am in shock. Total shock.
I'm gutted. I am actually gutted. I wish I had gone for it before she had, but she just got in there before me.
Didn't expect the key to open the lock. Couldn't believe it when it did. Pressed the button, heard all the noises, and took the money from under Angela's nose.
To see Kate actually hit the button and get the jackpot, to be honest, it was rather like a bad dream. I couldn't quite believe it. I sort of wanted time to go back a couple of minutes, really, so that I would have the guts to actually press key 19.
I think Angela was by far the best player. She answered the most questions correctly, but Kate's tactics were perfect, and having the guts, I think she deserved the money in the end.
If I had my time again on the show, I would definitely go with my gut instinct, which was to choose key 19.
I think I did deserve to win. I put a lot of effort in. Angela did really well, so I feel quite sorry for her, but I am glad I won.
Have you got what it takes to enter the Cube and play for big money on 19 Keys? To be on the next series, write to 19 Keys, Box 357, London SW7 3SS, or email us at 19keys@objectiveproductions.com.
Tomorrow night at 7:30, the first in a new series which takes a close-up look at some famous pieces of art, and we begin with Gainsborough's Mr. and Mrs. Andrews. Next tonight, a double dose of complete insanity with Dumber and Dumber.